Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm picking this up almost exactly where I left off. I'm standing literally in the same place where I ended the last video, so there is no update to give. We are just going to launch into what I'm doing right now. So when I was showing you my haul of products that I selected, I mentioned that these can conversions could probably go in pretty soon. Now that we've taken kind of an initial mop through and knocked down some of the fine dust that's been floating around in here, I think I feel good about putting these in. So I'm going to open these up and it should be pretty seamless. Here we are, quick and easy final results. They look great, and I did buy selectable color tuning to hopefully match them up with the WAC ones. It's not quite exactly the same, but it's pretty good. Overall, quite happy with these results. Now, with the same kind of idea in mind, I did bring back this disc for the closet, so we will get that put up as well. Alright, here we are. Apologies for not recording, but obviously I couldn't have a light on, so the footage wasn't going to be that great anyway. So I did bring over some wiring devices that I thought maybe I could start on in some of the areas that are a little more complete. But time-wise, I'm kind of at a point where I don't think I want to start anything else in depth. So I think for now I will stop here, and I will see you back soon for more. Hello, we should be returning to the condo in the next bits coming up. Closet doors have finally been installed and all of the paint and trim is pretty well wrapped up. But as promised, some more finishing stuff has arrived, so I want to show you. So this is the series of towel bars and toilet tissue holders that I've selected. I actually used this series of towel bar here in the hallway bathroom at my parents' house when we did some remodeling up there. I actually hope to show some updates of that room somewhere at some point again. I still just haven't really finished accessorizing up there, but regardless, I like this series and these are actually pretty affordable. And they do have that more modern profile, but with the brass it still leans a little bit classic. I will say that I think they've changed the finishing process since I bought the ones for my parents' place here. The ones I used up there almost lean more to a lacquered antique brass. These ones are much more of that true brushed brass tone, which I was excited about because this is more the tone that I'm going into. The older finish would have worked fine. It actually complements Delta's champagne bronze pretty well, but in the end these achieved truly the tone that I wanted. This is just a matching shower drain cover to replace the chrome one that came standard with it. This might be totally boring and seem totally extra to some people, but I am obsessed with toilet hardware matching. So here are these, one for each bathroom. And then last but certainly not least, the other hardware for the hallway bathroom vanity also came in. You can see these are a bit more oversized and grand in scale. They have length that extends past the mounting locations. I splurged a little bit to get these, but I just loved them so much that I couldn't resist. So those are all of the new goods that I have for now, and I will see you back soon at the condo. Alright, we are here at the condo and I can show you all the bits that have been completed. It's overcast today, so it's going to be a bit dark out here, but here is this closet door, complete and installed. They made it look really good. These doors are kind of cheap and trashy, not exactly up to the standard of what I really ideally would have wanted to do, but they did a really good job and I'm just excited that they're not bifolds. They did go through and do all of the paint touch-ups that I requested, but something I didn't request was getting these vents fitted. During the installation of the trim, they cut to the size of the old vents, and we discovered that these new ones are just like 1/8 of an inch wider. So we thought we'd have to do a little bit of trimming ourselves, no big deal, but I was surprised to come in and found that they had already done it. So that's spectacular, and they also went through and fastened all of the return air vents to the wall. I was waiting to do that until I could get the screws painted up nicely to match, and they did that for me. So just another thing done and out of the way there that I don't have to think about. In here we can just take a look at this one installed. We've got a little better lighting so you can see it better. And then if we head into the bathroom, I can show you the bifolds. These turned out great, and they did install the included wooden knobs, which I promptly removed. The paint got a little messed up since it was all curing together, but I'm gonna get some brass hardware to match everything else, and that should cover this, so I'm not even concerned about it. So with that, paint and trim is more or less complete. I have a little bit of time to be here, so I might work on a few small things. I think I'll probably get this toilet opened up and mostly prepped for installation. I brought the flush lever that pairs with it. I may go around and start installing some outlets, but first of all, I brought this new shower drain cover to make sure that it's the right one. I kind of just guessed that it was the right one based on appearance, but they're pretty much done working in here, so I think I can install this. Here we are, it appears to be correct. Perfect fit. All right, so I will see you once I get back to doing something of interest. Alright, so I didn't get very far on outlets. I got distracted earlier looking at some other things that don't even really matter right now. And then now with it being so gloomy outside, some of the areas that I did want to hit are a little bit dim to see, so I came out here to do some in an area where it's a bit more light. I can't just leave the lights on because most of them are fed from existing outlet circuits. So I got a couple done here in the living room, but otherwise I'm just gonna call it for today. I'm not exactly sure right now when I'll be back or what will have happened or will be happening by then, but I will see you back soon. Hello, I am back. I'm going to show you just a couple of small updates that have happened since I last checked in. Then I'm going to throw a couple extra small things onto the end of this video and close it out so that I can get another one up for you. I have some additional stuff to work on while I'm here, but once again, I'm going to roll that into the next video so this one doesn't get too long. So first of all, we can come look at this door. I had a few minutes to kill before I left last time, so I did a trial run with installing hardware. It all went pretty quick and seamlessly. I even got my door stop in, so this is going to be something else that I will be working on. Going along with that, before I left last time, I did come out here and get this door stop installed as well, because there's been many a time that I've come in and almost slammed that door into the freshly painted wall. So this one was kind of key to get installed. I can just stop in here. Last weekend, my dad started getting this all torn out. I am going into cleanup week mode for the next couple of weekends, so I'm probably not going to be able to be here as much, so he'll probably continue working on this. And then the other thing that he was able to complete last weekend was getting this toilet installed. So it still needs a little finish work, but at least it's installed. So in tandem with that, I brought this toilet tissue holder so that we can get that installed really quick in there. The toilet is in, so this might as well go in too. Alright, so I just finished up here. I didn't record anything because I didn't really have any room for a camera angle in here. But it is nice to have some functional facilities here again. Now the last thing I want to do in this video is try out this hardware for the laundry bifolds. We'll just go ahead and make sure it covers everything it needs to. Alright, they look good and cover up that little bit of paint damage. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. As always, thank you all for watching. Remember to subscribe and ring the notification bell before you leave to get updated for all of my new videos, and I will see you next time.